Namaskar. Each and every person has their unique path in life, their unique set of experiences, their unique biology and genetic profile. Each and every person has their uniqueness as an individual. You are not entirely like anyone else. Even if you have a twin, you will not be entirely like your twin. You are a unique individual. Yet, human beings have many things in common with each other. And in fact, many things in common with most mammals. The structure of your mind, the emotional content, all of this you share with others. But the set of experiences you have had, the samskaras, the reactions to past experience you contain within your mind, are uniquely yours. You may share them with a group, some set of those experiences, but the totality of the experience and your response to the experience is uniquely yours. So, what to do when travesty or harm come to you? There are many ways in which people experience harm physically, mentally, spiritually. When you find that someone says something that hurts your feelings, or when you find out you have a medical problem, or you have been in an accident, or a loved one is harmed or dies, even group circumstance, political situations, group dynamics impact you. But your response to all of it is uniquely yours. How to observe, be aware of your samskaras, of your reactions of mind, and work with them in such a way that you get more and more connected to the universal love which underlies everything. The practices of Yama and Niyama are the best way to work with the mind and the samskaras. When you practice loving kindness, you do your best to treat others with kindness and respect, to not harm anyone, even if you feel they are harming you. When you look with truthfulness at yourself, at the situation that surrounds you, at the nature of reality, you discover there is a unitary whole, a connectedness that you have with all beings, a love which doesn't die, and that there is a deep stratum of this love, which always is. When you are honest with yourself about your feelings and your thoughts, and you begin to have deep sense of authenticity, connectedness to your own self, awareness of your own self, and awareness of other people, other living beings, and their needs. This leads you to a sense of truth. This satya, this deep authenticity and self-honesty brings you closer to the infinite one, to the true source of reality, to the truth of all that is. Each and every one of the Yamas and Niyamas help hone the mind to deal with the samskaras, with the reactions of mind, with the conditioned mind. When these practices are followed, mental tendencies tend to calm down. A sense of peace and contentment rises in the mind. A sense of universal love and the importance of loving kindness for all beings. And out of this arises a sense of Dharma, a sense that you are on a path, that you are one with the sublime, and that there is a clear path. Dharma becomes clear in the mind, for the mind becomes clearer through these practices and can see both the pitfalls and the way. Dogmatism strays from the mind that has clarity. There is no need for dogmatism. When deep loving kindness is there, groupism falls away. The insecurities in the mind begin to soften and fade, and a connectedness to the infinite love of the divine gets established, so that you begin to feel you are just a shell, an embodiment for divine being to play out in this world. And your individual samskaras, your individual unique background begins to fade into this love which consumes everything. Your whole identity gets consumed by this cosmic love, so that there is no sense of self and other. Other is someone you need to defend against, unsure of where you stand with other. But when the love that is and that binds all things is the prominent view, then all of the petty differences fall away. And one sees the divinity in all beings, be they kind or harsh. Still, you see their divine nature. You may not approve of their actions. You may stand against their actions if their actions are against Dharma, but you see all as divine beings, part of the infinite whole of being. And in that, personal judgment also falls away. For who are you to judge others? Are you so perfect that you can be the judge of your fellow man? Humility, willingness to accept the limitations of the mind, is part and parcel of self-surrender, part and parcel of letting go of ego-driven self and melting conscious awareness into its source, into the vast consciousness in which stars are born, galaxies exist, universes abide, and untold living beings rise and fall, and in which there is a love and a quietude that surpasses all form and all dualities. The dark and the light exist in only one stratum. Good and evil, right and wrong, exist in the realm of duality. But when one moves to the infinite whole, the consciousness, the awareness, the love that has no second, then these thoughts become irrelevant. Self and other becomes irrelevant. There is only the one, Sat Chit Ananda, truth, bliss, consciousness, awakened awareness, divine bliss, truth. The true nature of being is not separate. There is no duality. The self that is unique, that you have called yourself, is a mere set of experiences in a vast ocean of infinite being. It has no permanence. The individual self is impermanent, but you are immortal. The philosopher's stone, the elixir of immortality, lies not in some place to be discovered, but to be discovered within you, to be discovered within your own being. Can you let go of your beliefs, of your being right, of the separation of I and thou? Can you let go of your attachment to your uniqueness? Can you surrender to the infinite one, dissolving I and thou, letting go of the accumulated experience that defines the self, dissolving it into the larger self, which knows no separation? Can you drink the elixir of life, immortal, of pure being, not bound by any definitions, free, eternal, infinite, beyond the shadows of duality? Can you rest in this? Allow this life to be a poetic expression of that infinite grace that pours from this cosmic nucleus, this pure essence of being. Let it pour through your body, through your mind. Let yourself be a part of the whole. This is the natural state of being. All right.